We're at Phoenix Sports Club this afternoon for this Isthmian League game. What can you say about Phoenix other than they've been a bit of a bogey side to us? And the number of times we've played them, which I think is about 22 now, we've only won 4 times. So we really need to put that to bed tonight. Obviously, we're on the back of 2 good home wins, but in a lot of ways, this is probably more important to see how we're progressing as a group. Pitch looks a bit, well, at least it's dry. I haven't had too much rain, so it's playable. What you get at Phoenix is what you get. So we'll try and keep you advised during the game how we get on, and hopefully we can get it 3 wins on a row.
I see you there. Yeah, and this is finally replied to my message about whether I've got anything on the calendar. Well played. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. I've got that on the way home now. Good to see you back. Well done, Les. Thanks for coming. Well done, Stoney.
Thanks once again for talking to us, Lloyd, after that 2-2 away draw at Phoenix. A really hard-fought game. They were obviously fighting for their lives, and it's a difficult, bouncy pitch. What's your takeaways?
My takeaways are we showed a lot of character. It'd have been easy at half time to look at where we are, accept our position, and I challenged them at half time not to do that. I said, go and win the second half. I think we win the game. And we did win the second half, but we didn't win the game. But I genuinely felt, I know we were a bit open sometimes at the back because we were chasing the game. That's why I like to play football. I don't want to accept a draw when there's a win to go and be had. I thought we would get the win with 15 minutes to go when we scored the second. I thought there was only one team going to get the third. So we was being as brave as we could be. We was playing as high up the pitch. I asked for more and more character from the boys and I got it. So I walked in there today and I think some of them might have expected me to have a little bit of a shout on the screen. First thing Craig Stone did was hold his hand up for the second goal. That should never happen, certainly the minute after we get our goal, but it did. But again, we showed character, we picked ourselves up and we got something from a very tough game and a tough place to get a point at the moment.
It really was. Kane Penn's goal was superb and Gary does what Gary does. You've got to be happy with those two finishes.
Listen, I'm happy with all 11, the two that we brought on, the ones that didn't come on. I'm happy with the boys of the team. There's a real togetherness that showed today because I keep saying it. We've lost them games in the past. And it really did feel that there was only one team going to win it. I was disappointed in the goals we conceded. I'm never not going to be. And I just said we've got to learn from them. We'll go through them in the week. We'll sit down and talk about how we stop them mistakes happening so that we don't concede easy goals. But we had good chances. I just said in there, their best defender in the second half was Will Moses, two blocks from stopping Westy scoring.
Yeah.
And Gary scored a great goal. Gary does that for us, and I'm delighted for him. But he had an easier chance that he missed just before that. So we had chances to win the game. We probably at the end a draw's a fair result because they showed a lot of endeavour. They showed a lot of bottle in their performance, and they really had to go right to the end. So it was a real test. But it's a real tough place. If you walk across the pitch and see what the pitch is like, it was really difficult to play any sort of football on here.
Yeah, it makes us grateful that we've got such a great place to play football back in Ashford. And we're on to Sevenoaks next week. Hopefully we can make it 4 games without defeat and maybe another win.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, that's what I just challenged them. We haven't been beat. We're away from home. It's a tough place to come. We knew they'd be fighting for their lives. Sevenoaks are a bit more like us. They're in the middle of the table, not really playing for a lot. But you know me already, Jez. I'm not going to accept that from the boys in terms of our performance next week. I want to go out. I want to win the game. I want to win the game well. I want performances to increase. I want our attitude to get better and better, and it is. And we're just looking to build before the end of the season so that we can be stronger as we go into pre-season and next year.
Brilliant. Well done, Lloyd. Thanks for talking to us once again, and
Cheers,
well
guys.
done to the lads.
Thank you.